Stokrose Land and Livestock is the cattle side of Stokrose Farm, which is owned and managed by my two brother-in-laws, Bo and Sean Clausen, and myself. We raise corn, hay, and cows. Stokrose has been around since 1982. Started with my mother-in-law and father-in-law, who are Danish immigrants who came over and found a little piece of heaven in Warden and started raising seed crops. Cattle operation started about 11 years ago now. When we first started, it was the idea that we grew hay and corn, and we had all of this feed stuff in the wintertime that we wanted to figure out how to make something out of. And cows were a natural fit. I worked with Mr. Greg Rathman at Rathman Angus and bought my first 25 head from him 11 years ago. Today is our second annual bull sale. This has been 11 years of carefully selecting and breeding of animals. We breed the bull for the commercial cow guy. I mean, they're the backbone of every part of the beef industry. When I'm looking at mating a cow and a bull, structure's first. They've got to have good feet, good legs. Growth is important because everybody sells them by the pound, whether it's going out in the coals or going to the feedlot. But they also have to be able to perform not only at your place, but at the feedlot, and then again at the packer. Because if the packer doesn't like them, they're not buying them from the feedlot. And if they don't perform for the feedlot, they're not buying them from the cow-calf guy. So I've always used the phrase, I gotta give a cow-calf guy what he wants and what he doesn't know he needs. So we try to balance the traits all the way across the board to make sure they've got a good product when they sell them. About 6 years ago, we started a commercial side of the operation, which is a spring calving group. And we use our own bulls on sale yard bought cows to prove that we can do what we say we can do. We tend to own the calves all the way to the rail so that we can get carcass reports and make sure that they perform at every level all the way. Anne-Marie and Finn, when they settled down, had one beautiful young lady that I got the fortunate pleasure to marry, and then had twin boys that are Sean and Bo. Each one of those kids have 4 kids. My oldest, Kayla, has become quite a baler operator and rake operator. My daughter, Avery, who wasn't as much a fan of the farm, has been spraying weeds and working on the rakes. My youngest son, Hunter, he's been, this year, started rakes and baling, and if you need to know anything about baling, ask him, he'll tell you, he's the expert. And Reagan is my catch-all and my cowgirl. When I need help moving cows, working them through a chute, she's there, we get her done. So I'm very fortunate to work with 2 brother-in-laws who I consider my best friends. And we do everything as a team. But within our team, we all have our individual responsibilities. My brother-in-law, Bo, grows the crops. He's in charge of the seed, water, getting the crop up and harvested. Brother-in-law, Sean, he runs the manpower and equipment side of this organization. And then I get the cows and the cleanup work. I get to do the office, the banker, the lawyer, the government crap. So this is our second sale. The hope for the future is as we continually correct and build what I consider a better cow. That's one thing when I'm mating. I'm building a better cow, and the bull is a byproduct of mating cows. As we get all of our problems corrected and get where we want to go, I would like to get this sale up 100, 120 head of bulls a year that we're selling out of here for a commercial cattleman. The amount of support I've had from friends, family, and customers has been a little overwhelming at times. There's guys that will back me all the way, and it's hard to talk about, but it's appreciated. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank the Washington Cattlemen's Association. They have been so supportive, both as an industry over in Olympia, Your crew at the office has been great for me as a young guy starting out advertising and figuring out what works. I can't say any negative thing about the group as a whole. Good folk.